Today's video is going to be kind of a rant video, and if you're a GMC guy, you're not going to like this video. So I'm just going to talk about my issues that I've had with this truck. It's a 2020, it has 62,000 miles, and I'll just show you what's been going on. I was plowing the other day, and I went to go and roll down the window, and it did this. As you can see, yeah, that ain't right. So apparently the motor's gone in it. If that was the only problem with this truck, I wouldn't be too mad. So we told them that we actually had to add coolant the other day, which kind of was a red flag to us, kind of like, where's our coolant going? The truck needs a head gasket at 62,000 miles. And before you go assuming things, yes, we let this truck warm up. I always get to work early, start at 10 to 15 minutes, usually 15 minutes. Then we use the truck. And another thing, we don't use this truck to work really at all. It's more of a luxury truck for us to do estimates with, to go to camp. Every once in a while it will, yes, haul a skid steer. As far as plowing, it doesn't plow that much compared to our other trucks. It doesn't have a sander in the back. It's the only truck we have without a sander. So it's definitely worked the least amount, and it has the most issues. And to top it off, not only does it need a head gasket, apparently there's a transmission leak. So I've noticed throughout the past year that every time I shift, it's been a kind of gradually increasing in hesitation to go to like drive to reverse and vice versa. So I kind of felt something was off with that, but apparently there's a leak that they still need to find. They haven't figured out yet, that they're going to actually diagnose when they do the head gasket. So we got the engine that needs a head gasket. We got the transmission that is still questionable right now. And the amount of electrical issues we've had with this truck is absolutely ridiculous. Every once in a while, you'll be listening to the radio, just driving along, and the screen will go black. And when I mean black, it won't let you do anything. There's no controls, no nothing. You can't do anything about it. And I've had it last as long as 2 hours. I try shutting the truck off. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. I remember I started and stopped the truck like 7 times and it still didn't work, and it was literally gone for like 2 hours. So the electrical issues, that's just one issue. Obviously the window's another issue. One time the headlight was constantly buzzing, and it was buzzing extremely loud, and they went in there and fixed something, I guess. That was like the first week we had this truck though. And another issue we have is when this truck is on a trailer, you have to unplug it overnight, because the trailer will blink all night and it will kill your batteries. None of our other trucks do that. It's not our trailer's fault, because we have trailers on trucks all the time. They don't blink. This thing will blink constantly all night long, and it'll actually drain the battery life. Another issue we've had, and it might be our fault, not GM's fault, but we've almost had a fire in this truck as well. So that hooks up to our battery directly, and one time we went to go and check the connections, and they were completely burnt. The whole wires were completely burnt for some reason. Obviously that might be a wiring problem on us, but we have to always unplug this, which is kind of a nightmare to open up the hood, unplug it every time you want to use it. It's just kind of annoying. So my thoughts on GM, not too good right now, and this isn't the only GMC I've had with issues. I've had 5 GMCs total. 2 of them were really good trucks. I liked them a lot. This one's been definitely the worst by far. We've had really good luck with Fords. Really no issues. That 550 over there has 110,000 miles, and the only thing we've replaced is the turbo. I was going to keep this truck for a long time. I was going to delete it and keep it, but it's just not worth it, especially underneath, which is a whole nother issue as well. So like I said, we spread a lot of salt, and those are like our salt trucks. Well, at least the 550 is. We don't use the 750. And they see, 400 yards of salt alone at this parking lot a year. And that truck, there's no rust. It's great. The frame, Ford does a really good job of prepping the frames, unlike GMC. This is like the least used thing in the winter, and the rust is unbelievable. I'll try to throw up some videos that I have on my lift. But obviously it's just kind of cosmetic right now. It's not, completely damaging right now, but it's definitely 10 times worse of a prep job compared to Ford. So hopefully I can, kind of warn you guys and, make sure you guys don't make the same mistake that I did and buy a GMC. Make sure you have a really good relationship with the dealer if you do decide to buy that thing. I wouldn't recommend it at all though. Maybe older GMCs were good. I thought they were. Like I said, I've had 5, but definitely not this one. So any comments, recommendation, advice, maybe if you've had a good GMC, may leave that in the comments below too. I'd like to hear you guys' thoughts. So thanks for watching.